Alrighty. Turn 30, January 5th, 1942. Let's see what the Allies have here. Alright, we ought to flip the dot base. Not very useful, but hey, we will take whatever bases we can take. Alright, no night airstrikes. No! That really makes me mad. I assigned some ships to ASW there, and they're probably picking their butts. And there it goes. Yep. Maybe I should have risked moving it. That's a lot of troops I just lost. Hey, it's got some bad weather here too. Yeah, why not, right? It's not a turn for me without the bad weather. Alright, some Nels and Bettys bombing Wenchow. What's the weather there? Light clouds, and we got 2 runway hits. Wow. That's pretty weak, guys. Gotta be one of those turns. Alright. Centea Bettys bombing Clark. Lightly cloud, 26 hits. That's better. More Bettys going against Wenchow. That's better. 25 hits. There we go. Got to keep that base suppressed. Another 40 hits. Wow. Wow, 5 Mabel's got 60 casualties. Nice. Another strike at Clark. Got some Lilies coming in. 8 hits. We will take it. Massive raid at Singapore. Let's see what we lose here. Oh, wow. Several planes. Showing 3 killed, but I think it was higher than that. We only got 10 runway hits. Definitely not worth it. What was the weather? Thunderstorms. Yep. Alright, bombing some troops at Wenchow. Let's see. 63 casualties. That's okay. What was that on? The 100th Corps? Bombing them again. No damage from the Ans. Bombing Changsha. 45 Sally's coming in. Last one. Let's see, heavy rain. We got 18 hits though. Got some stragglers hitting Singers. Alright, what do we got? Another raid at Clark with some Idas. 1 supply, 9 runway hits. All right. Bombing this small stack of troops here. No damage. Alright, bombing Pegu. Nice. 11 destroyed squads. Oh no, 19. Didn't notice. Alright. Betty's coming in behind. Oh, nice. Another 14 squads destroyed. Alright, that's the AM phase. Nothing super great. And we got some good hits up at Pegu. And a couple in China, but overall not a great showing. Still getting bad weather. Probably won't get any more actual strikes. Yep. Alrighty. Come on, get him, guys. No. Alright. Alright, land attack. Second attack at Zomboanga. We got some more troops there. Not sure if they're going to matter much, but nope. It looks like we disabled more than we lost, so okay. Making some headway there, and that's the only combat for the turn. Wow. Expand some bases here. Then we will go into moving production phase and moving supplies and stuff around, and then building stuff. And then the turn will be over, and we will pause a moment or two in the video while I go gather some intel and make a couple saves. Then we'll come back and we'll go into the after action report, which there probably won't be a whole lot because there's not been a lot of action. Alrighty, we are back. Let's go and take a look at some stats here. We went up, my number is 39 points. The Allies went up 44. They must have made some ports or airfields on some big bases. Aircraft, looks like the Allies lost none. We lost 7. Let's take a look at them. Alright, we lost 6 in flak. Wow. That's a lot of flak, and 1 in ops. So probably a guy wound damage crashing going home. So we lost 7 planes. I'm guessing 5 pilots. Help if I hit the right one. Oh, 6 pilots. Nice. Not good at all. Alright. See. 1082 Army lost points for the Allies. 47 for me. We went up a bunch there due to that transport we just lost. Ships are 29 and 32. Yeah, there's that one. And we had a enemy destroyer reported sunk from earlier in the war. So, anything new? 9 days there. Available ships should be a few days. Yep, 6 days to get a destroyer. 6 days we get some ground troops, and then 3 days after that we get a bunch of we get a couple of naval guards, some AA, bunch of Marine Coys, special base force, and another guard regiment. Production wise, let's look at some engines and some aircraft production. We got 10, 19, 21 engines produced. 3 zeros, 2 Oscars, 2 Sallys, 2 Nels, 1 of everything else. Going to look at devices. See, 19 motorized support. Wow, that's going to chew up all my vehicle points. 19 engineers, 17 aviation, and then down into some support and just miscellaneous mines and so forth, tanks. A couple infantry squads there. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up the combat reporter and take a look and see what it shows us for this past turn. January 5th. At sea, our escort ships heading down the truck to do some anti-submarine action. Were attacked by the SS Thresher, about 200 miles north of truck. They missed, and we could not find them to retaliate. And then at the dot base near Singapore, we were hoping to unload that cargo ship and, avoid the sub. But no, we just sat there, and the sub came right back and hit us, even though we had an ASW task force in the Hex doing nothing. All right. On the ground, we attacked the Zomboanga. We were repulsed again, but casualties were much more. Well, we had 1 destroyed, 3 disabled, and they had 8 disabled. So that's good. You can see they only have terrain, no prep, no morale, no experience. So the odds are definitely in our favor. It may take a couple more days, a couple more attacks to get to win that, but we will. In the air, everything was us bombing either airfields or troops. There was no sign of any allied planes this turn. Signet report. Let's see what our people have picked up. Ulaanbaatar, Tlachtep, L.A., Bork, Madrid, Madras, and Alexandrovsk. All right, nothing there out of the ordinary. Oh, that's up in India. Yep, that's what I thought. Ops reports. All right, the unknown ops. Loading oil, write off some planes, transporting some garrison troops and some base forces, upgraded the base force. All right, task force, nothing, just follow, yep. Sightings, replacements. The lilies are all back in the pool. Got 1 Dyna in the pipeline. Mason's got a Mavis and a Sally down. We lost a heavily laden AK. We captured 1 base by an autoflip. It's a little dot base. Intel, us. There's where their points came from, right there. Auckland are expanded to a size 7 airfield. Okay, and us. 2 Sallys damaged. Although that one's crashed. That's probably it says damage, so it's probably so but the pilot was killed. Combat report. Yep. Coast Watchers are still lying about Wen Chao. And some aircraft arrived at Chen Chao on the rails. All right. Nothing too exciting, as I said. These turns, I don't want to say we're chewing through them, but we are going through the turns pretty quick. But they haven't been super exciting. Every now and then we get a little bit of excitement, but not a whole lot. So we're still moving on the trail into Burma. We got troops here. How close are we? Okay, we will be crossing the river next turn and shock attacking into those 3 mauled battalions there. Does not look like they're moving at all, so we might destroy 1 or 2 of them. Depends on the dice roll, and the rest are going to run. Still looks like he's defending in Rangoon. A little interesting, but okay. This base force is coming back up to Moulmein for a second beating. Coming down into Malaya. Not a whole lot going on. We got Temulo surrounded and troops heading into the base. So we will be attacking probably 1 or 2 turns now. We'll start attacking there. We'll at least give it one good attack and see what happens. See how bad bad it goes. And then we'll worry about that. Yep. Oh, we did unload a bunch of troops here. If I could click on them, it won't let me. All right, let's try down here. All right, we unloaded a couple guns and some support. Nice. That is crap. We lost the rest. All right. There's my ASW unit doing nothing. The other one carrying troops arrived right there and is unloading. That guy's unloaded now. These troops are moving into Johor Bahru. Alright. I think that's a unit coming in with troops. Unit going out, right? Come on. There we go. Yep, going out. That's fast transport. Yep. All right, nothing going on in Sumatra. We did not get we did get the fight over Palembang, and he's only showing four units there, so does not look like he's doing Fortress Palembang. I am so glad he's not one of those people. I still think that's a kind of a cheap strategy, because the oil at these bases is so vital to Japan. If you maul it too bad, Japan has no way to even play the game. They might as well quit. So all you allied people who might be watching that, keep that in the back of your mind. If you screw the oil early, your opponent will most likely just quit. At least at the big bases like Balikpapan, Tarakan, maybe Muri, definitely Palembang. If I were to capture that and got 100 oil survived out of 900, that's 800 oil I'd have to repair. That's, 2.5 years repairing oil, 800,000 supply? Ain't gonna happen. Might as well quit, because I won't be able to support my economy. Let's see. Nothing going on in Sumatra, nothing going on in Java. Borneo's quiet, as expected. Over here in Luzon, got a lot of task forces heading around. Most of them are empty, heading back to Japan. Alright, Manila's at 66. Actually, what's over here? Temulo's at 60. Singapore's at 44. Okay, we're doing good. There's the dot base we flipped. There's nothing there. Mindaneo's going fine. Down in the DEI and that, nothing really going on. I got some plans coming up in the next few turns to get some troops moving there, but it'll still be a couple days. We landed at this little dot base here, Dagua. We will take that next turn, unopposed. In the Solomons, we got nothing going on. Let's see, not spotted due to weather, excellent. And not spotted, excellent. Has he started to unload? He has not, but we will be unloading this base force here at Tulagi. And we'll start building airfields, and I'll probably build a couple levels of forts first. I like to do that first. So that way it doesn't tell them that you're there. When you build forts, there's no notification to your enemy that you're doing it. If you expand your ports or your airfields, that is broadcast, that is public information. So as soon as I build an airfield here, he will know I have engineers here, and he might want to do something about it. But if I just build a couple levels of forts, while I still bring more troops down to reinforce, it gives me more time. Plus, a couple levels of force could be a lot. Could be the difference between repelling a U.S. attack and not. So we will drop the base force here at Tulagi, and this guy's going to Guadalcanal. And we'll get those going. All right, fast transport arrived here at Aurora. We'll pick this guy up and either head back to Tarawa to give this guy a little bit of rest and get some more supplies, and then we'll head back down. Marshals have nothing really going on. I pretty much evacuated most of that, so don't expect that. I will come back here soon and pick up these base forces that I just got here a couple turns ago, because there's no point leaving them here in the Marshals to die. At truck, we got a sub here. Got nothing spotted. Empty task force coming back. We got some task force here. I think most of my carriers. Yep, we got the Kirishima is still a 4 damage. Looks like all the rest of the carriers are repaired, except for the Akagi, who's sitting in the repair port. Got 3 more days to she's repaired. And then KB, well, it'll be close here. How long's Kirishima got? A week yet? But that's just system damage, right? All the weapons are good. Yeah, so as soon as the Akagi's repaired, we can head back out. Alright, still got some part of a regiment at Wake. We got another couple ships heading back out there to see if we can finally get that out of there. Got a couple more base forces and such coming down here, and some supplies. We got some more escorts heading to Marcus, and then we're going to go out to Wake and try to get rid of the pesky sub there so we can load those troops out of there safely. Dropping some fuel off at Chichijima. My picket ships, clear sky, severe storms, overcast, heavy cloud, overcast, and we'll pick this guy today, and the fuel is at just over 8,000. All right, we got plenty of time for those guys. Got convoys moving up here, hauling a little bit of oil, resources, and supplies around. Convoy right here at Fusan moving back and forth, not hauling a ton yet, but Fusan still isn't very large. It's only a size 5 port. We're working on that though. Alright, still playing the whack-a-mole game, keeping my ships out of port. I did update my record, so Wen Chao can definitely hit most of Japan. The only other base really that can hit Nagasaki in that would be Changsha. So now that Wen Chao's kind of isolated, we will concentrate a lot of our air power on Changsha to shut down the airfield there. Once that's done, we could start using the western edge, Nagasaki and stuff, Kagoshima and such in Japan. We also are bombing Nanning. Nope, that one has fully repaired. He'll be building forts there most likely. Kukan, yep. Alright. Up here, nothing really. Oh, he's moving east. Nah, that can't be right. Why would he move into that hex for no reason? Moving up here, possibly I could see doing something like that, but moving just into the rough terrain there, that's for no. There's not on a trail, nothing. But oh well, maybe he's not moving at all. It's just maybe my old eyes are deceiving me. But okay, the Wusu headquarters is on my rail again. I'll need to go and pick a small enough unit to go smack it. Hopefully I won't destroy it or make a surrender. Just chase it out of there. On the rail, off, rail. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop worrying about destroying these units and just start smacking them off out of my lines of communications and my supply lines. But alright. Everything else looks good. How close are we to getting on that road? See, we were at 35 last turn, so we traveled 5 miles. So we'll get to 45 probably this turn, and then we'll be on the road in 2 days, and that'll start spelling the end, hopefully for Nanning. I don't know if I have the firepower in this stack, but in a couple days I'll get another unit over in Xargun, and he can come over and help as well. I believe it's a regiment or a brigade. Once Nanning falls and the troops run, they will most likely, so I'm coming in this way, they will most likely run northeast. Maybe northwest, but hard to say. They will definitely run to the north. Alright, that's pretty much the turn. Nothing super exciting. That's kind of how it is, I guess. Until the Allies really start fighting back, we're not going to have super exciting turns. I can't force him to fight, and it's too early in the game for me to get anywhere where he has to fight or suffer some bad consequences. Hopefully in the next week or two, we'll get some of this stuff turned around. We can maybe get some divisions built in Malaya and march on Singapore. But we're working on it. It's just slow because I screwed it up. Some of it up early, but oh well. If you enjoyed watching the turn with me, please go ahead and click on the like button. If you're following along on the campaign and you have not already subscribed, please hit the subscription button. I'd appreciate that as well. Until the next video, next turn, you guys have yourself a great day, and we'll see you later.